I grew up in one of those really small towns where everyone knows your whole life story, which you can imagine a bunch of people did not like. They were ready to get out, but I loved it. I had the best senior year that I think anyone could have asked for. I have the best friends. We were inseparable. We made so many memories. Our high school was big on traditions. We had so many traditions that I've never heard of any other schools having that made my senior year and everyone else's so memorable. Graduating high school is usually something that everyone tries to rush and can't wait to get out of, which is usually how I felt also up until my senior year. And once my senior year got here, I absolutely tried to prolong it as long as I could. I absolutely didn't want to leave. It was terrifying to know that the fact that I had to leave my friends, leave my family, but we absolutely made the best of it. We went on a trip to Panama, Florida, and we also went on a trip to Beaver's Bend, which really highlighted our senior year and was so much fun. Graduation eventually got here, and that's when it really sunk in and hit everyone that we were all about to separate and have to go on to our own colleges. A bunch of people already had their destinations picked out, but I didn't. I had absolutely no idea where I wanted to go. I knew that wherever I went that I wanted to cheer. I had gotten involved in cheerleading when I was in 7th grade. I tried out for school cheerleading and then got really involved with competitive cheerleading. From there, it obviously carried on into high school and became one of my most favorite hobbies. So I know that I wanted to try out in college, but the question was where and was I going to make it? Was I good enough for what teams? One important factor for me was the location of wherever I went to college. My family is extremely important to me, and I really am close with every single one of them. And I didn't want to go somewhere where it would be too difficult for me to come home every once in a while on a weekend or any holiday. So that was probably one of my most important decisions that I needed to make before I chose that where I wanted to go. Sam Houston kids, don't get too angry with me, but I did start out my journey at Stephen F. Austin just because they do have a very well respected cheer program and it was also pretty close to home. So that's where I started my journey out, and I went to a few football games. I did some of the cheer practices, and quickly came to know that that just wasn't the place for me, clearly. So that didn't work out, and on to the next trip was Oklahoma University. I loved Oklahoma University. I had so much fun. I went down there for a weekend and I got to stay in one of the dorm rooms. I also got to practice with the cheerleaders. I absolutely loved Norman. It was so much fun and I absolutely fell in love with it. It was awesome. It seemed like the perfect college experience for me. But a few weeks went on and I went to the cheer tryouts and it didn't work out, and as we took a few trips down there, I came to know that that was a little too far for my taste. It was about a 5-hour drive, so that didn't work. They say third time's the charm, in which most cases it was true. It was definitely true in my case. I came to Sam Houston just on a random whim to tour the campus and ended up falling in love with it. I tried out for cheerleader and ended up making the all girl squad, and I've been doing it ever since. The team that I'm currently on and have been on have become another family to me. They take care of me when my parents and family can't. I go to them all the time. They always give me advice. We're all the best of friends, and I couldn't ask for a better team. My freshman year at Sam Houston has by far been my most favorite year. As you can imagine, any freshman moving out of their parents' house, getting their own apartment, learning how to live, learning how to grow up, making new friends. Many friends that I met some came and went, but others that I still have in my life, and they probably won't leave forever. I had many great opportunities with Sam Houston Cheer. We got to travel to Hollywood and we did a little competition down there, which was a lot of fun. And every year in April, we compete at NCAA Nationals, which is in Daytona, Florida. My first year, we placed 6th in our division. And then last year we placed 4th. So we're progressively getting better. Hopefully this year we'll get to bring home a national championship. And that is my college adventure.